Hey YouTube family, what is going on? It's your boy Child of the King. I'm back with another YouTube video, and I just wanted to say, if you're new to my channel, just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well, and just share this video. Just hit the like button if you're new to my channel, and just subscribe, because we just need to get this video out on the algorithm, everything like that, just to spread this knowledge. I really want to help people just to spread this information and this knowledge to, especially for my people of my kind, my skin color, and everything like that, so that they can get this knowledge and apply it to their lives. And the knowledge that I get from my source, which is Yahweh Shah, the Most High God, I share it with y'all, and you can apply it to your lives as well, because I stay in the Word and everything like that. And I also seek out knowledge and wisdom and instruction, so everything like that. So definitely just leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I just want to give all praise and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh Shah, for sustaining and keeping my life. And I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are having a blessed day. So listen, I just wanted to jump on here and tell you guys about my testimony, how I really got delivered from all these spiritual things, and how I learned spiritual warfare, and how to how I learned the warfare of the mind, how the mind works and everything like that. So, first off, I just wanted to say how society conditioned us to think, condition us really in a way where we have to accept everything that's right in front of us instead of questioning it. Because we grew up in a world today, it's even in the public school systems, it's like a systematic order of a bondage mindset, like a slave mindset. You know what I'm saying? You weren't taught, you were taught in schools, right? But you could never raise your hand. You could never ask a contradictory question that opposes somebody's belief system, or opposes that challenges the governmental system. You know what I'm saying? In society, it's something simple as religion that you don't have to, or something as simple as something that goes against your morals or something like that, or why you would question that, like why do you have to be gay? Why do people accept the new norm? Why do you have to be gay? Some people get automatically offended because they really don't want to challenge their belief system. They really are just in the comfort zone. And this is what I'm here to tell y'all. You really need to get out of the comfort zone. You really need to step out of your comfort zone and go into an uncomfortable space, and do something that you're not used to doing. Try new things, communicate with, try new things, as in try different cultures, seek out different cultures, seek wisdom, seek knowledge from them as well. And just don't stay in your own circle. That's closed-mindedness right there. That's being single-minded. You just can't stay in your one circle, because you notice that if a fish stays in its environment, it will, in that one circle, it will never grow, actually. It seems it will never grow out of its environment if it never learns to explore just across the whole entire ocean. So just be that one shark, or be that one fish in the sea that's really open-minded, and who goes out of his way to learn knowledge and seek the truth, no matter what other people may say about you and everything like that. So that's the main reason why I just really wanted to talk about my testimony, how I got delivered, and from a religious mindset, how I really got delivered from a religious mindset. I didn't get really delivered from any demonic spirits and everything like that, because I believe in my depths of my heart that a lot of these Christian content creators, these so-called Christian content creators, I'm not bashing anybody, but they really leading the sheep astray. And the Bible does say that in the book of Matthew, it says Jesus is the shepherd of the sheep, and unto him the doorkeeper opens, because my sheep hear my voice, I know them, and they follow me. So Jesus is really serious about his harvest. Jesus doesn't want his harvest to be destroyed. He says the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. So therefore we say no more. We ask for laborers to go into the harvest, so that they may plant and harvest and the right way, God's way. A lot of people are not being God-driven, God-led on these platforms, and they're literally just seeking on their own knowledge, literally just speaking off of their own words through their a-hole, right? But so they're really not focused on God. They're really focused on they think they're focused on God, but they're really just focused on their own terminologies, of ways of expressing their ideas, ideologies, and their opinions and beliefs on the Bible, whereas the Spirit is trying to lead them into really communicate with the people. And that's where a lot of confusion comes in, and they start getting bashed, and they wonder why, and they say they're not really paying attention to the community and what they're saying, because they're really not understanding. they really need to dig down deep into their biblical knowledge. You know, these so-called Christians, right? They call themselves Christians, but they're really not. Their actions do not show it. And that's another thing, that I was like a so-called Christian, a hypocritical Christian. I was lukewarm. My actions didn't show that as well. My mother was like, yo, I was taking me to church every single week. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you could go to church and you could praise God, everything. All of that is nice. Even a gangster could come up in church with a suit and a tie, a sheep in wolf's clothing, bro. Like, you can use God as like an alliteration or some type of representation just to get clout and be rich, like Kirk Franklin or something. I don't know, in the industry that it's really corrupt, in the music industry. Like, you could do all of that. I'm not really bashing anybody. I'm not really jumping into conclusions. I really don't care if I get heat in the comments, but I'm just saying that, like, I'm just here to tell you truth. Like, I'm not here to preach a message or anything like that, but I'm just here to tell you my testimony, how I got delivered from like a religious, weak mindset that was really breaking us down, especially for my skin-colored people. Like, we were here for 400 years. We've been in bondage, bro, because we disobeyed the Most High God. I know, like, I understand it. It's like a religious thing, but there are actually there's blessings and there's curses in the book of Deuteronomy, but it's not actually. I'm gonna stop using that word. I don't want to say generational curses that our ancestors and our family has been through ever since slavery. It's not a generational curse that and all of that stuff like that, but it's a generational mindset. I would per se, it was a generational mindset that really has brought us into poverty and brought us like in a poor mindset that's below the white man and everything like that. And that's why they conquering and they have victory over us right now in these days, because a lot of black men are with their heads down saying, yo, there's nothing we could do about it, because there's nothing we can do to change as a people. We can change, but there's nothing we can do as a people to change. We could change individually, but that's what it starts with. We can change. The change starts within us, that one person. The change starts within you. Take accountability for your actions. Take accountability and just like change, bro. Like, be tough on yourself. Have those tough talks. Tell yourself, like, why am I not reaching this goal this year? Like, I'm telling you guys, like, this mindset that I have, I know in November, like when I was 18, when I like in late November of 2020 last year, I know I was grinding, I was doing my hardest, I was trying my best, but I thought I was trying my best and trying my hardest. It's not about trying my hardest or not having the best skill set or acquiring the best skill set. It's about perseverance, and that's what I come to realize that I was missing. And when I was chasing my goals, like, I was here chasing my goals, I was thinking that I was doing everything good, like having my relationship with God, thinking that I was having like all 7 aspects of life down together. But in the end, like at the end of the day, I really wasn't doing anything. I wasn't really bettering myself. I was bettering myself, but in a certain way, in self-development, yes, and personal development and everything like that. Everything like that is nice, but I was missing the real part of the gains. Like, I was just doing like meditation and for hours and hours. Yeah, all of that is good to get your mind right for the whole entire day, right? That's positive. Those are positive things. Don't get me wrong, but I was really missing the one thing that I needed to break, that religious mindset, break that. When I say religious mindset, I don't necessarily mean the church and everything like that, but the religious mindset could be a generational mindset about poverty and of a poor attitude and depression, a religious mindset of a systematic order of belief system that was holding me back from my goals. That could be like you know, caring about what other people think about you, caring about the other opinions about what other people think about you and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it goes like, it's different levels to this, you know? This mindset is really disgusting. So I had to break out of that. And the reason why I had to break out of that, because I wasn't really bettering myself. I was the one and true only thing that I needed to break out of those, like, my comfort zone and break out of my religious mindset, was going to war with myself. When I noticed that I had to, like, each and every single day, when my mom was telling me that I couldn't do something, like I really didn't want to do it, I had to have that self-discipline. Yeah, I didn't have the motivation to do it. I had to have self-discipline. And, you know, the Bible says in the 1 Timothy 1 verse 7, it exactly says this, that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but he has given us a spirit of love, power, and of a sound mind. That sound mind, that means discipline. So we have the spirit of discipline. And once I really started to get deep and rooted in the book of Proverbs, and when I really started to invigorate my mind, and like I really just like started to build a bond and relationship with God, and he just started to talk. I mean, the bond is like, it's kind of off right now because I've been slacking and everything like that. I'm not gonna lie. And I've been like, this year I didn't even hit. Like, I looked at my book and my journal. I really didn't hit half of the goals that I really wanted to hit this year. But I break my goals specifically down into short term goals, middle term goals from 3 to 6 months, and then long-term goals from 1 to 3 years. And I specifically did that for a reason, so that I may have time to pace myself. I'm not rushing, and I know that I'm doing everything to the best of my ability in each and every section, and I'm doing everything thoroughly, and I'm not rushing any one of my goals. And I'm literally just writing down just writing down my goals. That's what successful people do, that they say. They write down their goals, and I'm writing down those goals, and I'm breaking religious mindsets. I'm breaking the generational mindsets that I had down from my family back. And I'm learning a lot from my brother. I'm learning a lot from role models that are who are trying to get ahead in this life, and who are really tired and fed up of like the family dynamic, and of the not the family dynamic, but you know, the problematic situations that the family dynamic brought into this world and everything like that. So we just really try to help my brother. Like, we just really try to help, you know, others invest, save, and invest in themselves, not just in the money, but invest in themselves. The best education is self-education. You're self-taught. Your self-taught education is the best education, and that's how I broke out my religious mindset. I just started to build a bond with God, not just a relationship, but bonds. Relationships last for, like, you know, if you gotta keep on giving time and energy to that relationship. If you don't give it a buzz, if you don't give that relationship any type of like feedback, any type of relationship, like, any relationship needs communication and interaction. If you don't, once that interaction and communication cuts off in a relationship, it's gone forever. But a bond is consistent. A bond is self-discipline. A bond is never ending. A bond, I would say, an energy bond is like this. An energy is classified as this. My definition of energy is the result of energy lost is the result of energy gained. So that's basically what a bond is. Like hydrogen bonds, the result of energy lost is the result of energy gained. Because if you lose energy, you still gain energy. If you gain energy, you lose energy. It's like a cycle that keeps on going on and on. That's really a bond. Bonds are unbreakable. Bonds keep on going. Bonds interact with each other spontaneously. So that's what a bond with God is. It's like, it's never ending. It's never breaking. It's never breakable. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what I really wanted to say. Like, I got delivered from like a lot of stuff. I got delivered from the hospital. I got delivered from like a whole bunch of crazy stuff happened to my life that I really don't want to I really don't feel comfortable sitting in front of a camera like telling anybody this. But like, seriously, I'm doing this for the knowledge of the people. I'm doing this to help my people as a mankind. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you today that I made it through a lot, and I'm still here. I'm not shedding one tear. You know why? Because I'm tough. A lot of people may have reminded me about my past, but that only makes me stronger, because God has brought me through to my past. The past things that God has brought me through, and he till this day and still is bringing me through, and he's testing me and trying me and walking with me and through the fire. He is shaping me and molding me in whom I shall be, into the best version of myself. He is shaping me and molding me into the better version and the best version of myself, and whom I'm supposed to be, and who I will be, and who he sees me best fit. Because the God, this is the reason why he reconciled. He came down here on earth and died for our sins. And because he saw the greatest investment that was in you, he saw the great investment within you. He saw your full potential and the value that was in you. So like, don't ever skip to think. If you think being suicidal and saying that, I'm about to end it all, just remember that God has better plans for your life. God invested in you. God invested so much time, effort into you. God has a plan for your life because he sees your full potential. Don't waste your full potential. Don't be like another scumbag saying like, don't be like one of those 30-year-old bums or 40-year-old bums that are saying that, I'm working a 9-to-5 job. I'm just waiting until go to the dust while I'm working for the government or something like that. Just do something with try different things, try new things, and if you a mind, a word of advice for my people, anybody out there, if you want to find your passion, I know a few tips. Try new things, try different things, hang around different people, associate yourself with different people, start leveling up. Stop hanging around these bums that drink, smoke, and all of that. I don't want to hang around with people who are just gonna get me to my low life again. I don't want to hang around with people who's just gonna make me lazy again. Just hang around with people just make me be on social media, like drinking all of that, smoking all of that, smoke weed every day and party every day, go to the club every day, being lazy every day, being uncomfortable every day, and not being the best, like not investing myself at all, and just stepping out my comfort zone every day, like, and just being comfortable every day. I don't want to be comfortable every day. I just want to be uncomfortable, being comfortable as like being comfortable knowing that I'm growing. Like that's peace. That's really peace. That's really real peace is going to war with yourself. Son, that's exactly, David Goggins said it best, you know? Those are the type of role models that you're supposed to have, like Dan Penna, um, Grant Cardone, a millionaire who owns $2 billion worth of real estate and revenue, bro, and his net worth is like billions of dollars, millions and millions of dollars, bro. Like Dan Pena. Those are the type of people that you should look up to. Those tough people who are like harder than this notch and a nail on the head, bro. Those are the type of people that you're supposed to listen to. Those are the type of people who you're supposed to like who you're supposed to look up to in terms of business, like in each and every field, whether it be a religious figure, whether it be like um anybody else, a business figure, or anybody else in a music industry, like a hip hop figure. If whatever your goal is aspiring to be, whatever you are aspiring to be, whether it be hip hop, whether it be business, whether it be playing bowling, whether it be rapping, yo, I'm not telling you y'all can't do that. Y'all be the best you can be in that field of life. Be the best you can be. Give it your all. Give it your best shot, because we only have one life to live, bro. We only have one life. Well, we only have two lives to live. When you like when you when you are born and when you die. You know what I'm saying? You only have two lives to live. Yo, just make it the best decision. Just don't have any regrets, because a lot of people end up having regrets at the end of their lives when they turn 65 or like 50 on their deathbed, and it was like, yo, man, I should have tried this, I should have tried that, I should have bowled, I should have rapped, I should have did YouTube, I should have been an entrepreneur, I should have tried digital marketing, I should have tried copywriting, I should have tried like e-marketing, e-commerce and everything like that. I should have tried e-commerce dropshipping. I should have just like became a writer and author of this famous book. I should have just sung some songs. I could have been the next Elvis Presley or, you know, Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? So like just strive to be the greatest in every field and anything. Be great at your craft. Be just great. Don't be average. Be great. Be spectacular, bro. Strive to be the best version of yourself. Don't just work hard, work smarter, bro. It's just like, yo, that's what I'm saying. I got a bunch of goals written on the wall, I'm really, it's like it's been 6 months or seven, like I'm telling you, 6 months. That's why they call it a 6 months grind. 6 months could get you way ahead of the game than like anything like than anybody else. Way ahead of the game. That's what I'm saying. So I'm here in another 6 months grinding off, just like, you know, through God's way, the hard way. I'm not taking no handouts, taking no nothing, bro. I'm just doing me, and I'm just using everybody who is around me, especially your family, to like do everything that I can. You know what I'm saying? That's how you break out of like negative mindsets and everything and strongholds and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just really have to strive to be the best version of yourself you can possibly be. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay encouraged. I hope you are blessed by this message and everything like that. So, yeah. Me have part 2.